Good luck to you, coach.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams, two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion, as we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Getting set up. It's a first down play. They try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. And tackled there by the defense.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
He'll hand it off. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Third down coming up after that running play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. And the Knowles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And then first down, right back to the running game. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On the ground, it's Davis. Fights through the tackle. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
The Knowles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Not much on that play, brought down short. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to throw. It's Glenn. He's moving out of the pocket now. And now the defense able to bring him down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got the first down, now looking for more. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, the defense got out muscled at the point of attack there. And the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying the old counter play here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Run down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And the Seminoles come to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense going with the hurry up. They'll try the right here. Just trucks the man. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Noles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Using his legs, it's Davis.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
That's an important first down on that running play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Noles come up to the line in a hurry-up. They're going to run it. Trucks through the defender. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Using his legs, it's Davis. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. He'll hand it off. Breaking tackles.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
This drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they need 9 yards. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Sockma with a strong tackle there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. And the Spartans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And here's the handoff. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Using his legs here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
The Spartans have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Give it to the back again. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff to the back. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Second down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's swarmed by the defense. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense will call a timeout before this field goal attempt, trying to get inside the kicker's head. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And that one is no good. The lead remains 3 after that miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Spartans will kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Sticking with the running game. Eludes a tackle. Tackle, but first down. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Going for a big play downfield. Caught near the goal line. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage. The drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Seminoles trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. To throw, it's Johnson. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall.
Touchdown, Florida State. That puts them on top in the second half. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. He gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. Get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They get him down, but that's a solid game. And the Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Toss play, running right. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
The Noles are in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And they'll get him down that time. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. To throw, it's Glenn. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Knowles. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Testing the right side here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage. The Spartans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take another shot right here. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan State. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Coach deciding to go for two, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Big throw caught on the left side.
Yeah, it should have been a pig.
But he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. someone on the line there, moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Deep shot, caught down to the 20. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the Knowles look to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Looking for some space. It's Davis. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Touchdown, Sparty. Made the defense look slow that time. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
And the point after is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Well, they needed the onside kick, and they come up with it. Remember, they don't need a touchdown here. Let's see if the defense on the other side can hold them to prevent the go-ahead score.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. It's a run to the left. That's a strong stiff arm. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nice grab. It's Johnson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. That's a design quarterback keeper. Inside the 10. Quarterback in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Spartans. To claim the lead here in the final minute.
Talk about a big stage and big-time pressure and then delivering. That's what this running back just did to be able to give them this 3-point lead. And if you're smart, you just kick the extra point. That forces your opponent to have to go down and score a touchdown to win the game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Back to pass. It's Glenn. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with a play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Can he take it all the way?
Good game, bro.
Aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. Offense getting set. It's second down. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? And the same runner's got it again. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Long enough and good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After the clutch field goal, they'll kick it off here. The offense has a long way to go. Need a touchdown and not much time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And looking to throw now on first down. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. And the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Michigan State Spartans.